in the mirror, man, you're so dirty. Yeah, you look so dirty. You were never worthy. Lately, it's you.
Welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. If you're easily triggered, leave now, because this is not the show for you. Now, in this episode, I'm going to have a black woman who's going to actually agree with black men this time. She's going to agree about the many things I say about why most modern black men should not approach modern black women in today's age due to their mindsets, right? But before I show you this lady, be sure to hit the notification bell and select the option that says all. That way you will receive all updates of my recent uploads of this content. If you don't select all, then YouTube will select the personalized option, which means they will personally make sure that you do not get all of the alerts, just a few. Now, let me go ahead and get started. Man, this is crazy what I'm going to show you, but she's absolutely right, y'all. She's absolutely right. Like I always say, y'all, let's get it.
Feel that we are disrespectful. Black men feel that we are not feminine. Black men feel that a lot of us don't look the part, and physically. And I want to talk about it. So, first of all, good morning. It is 7-something in the morning, and I sound like Barry White. I have no makeup on. I'm still in my pajamas, but none of y'all, to my surprise, were criticizing me based on my appearance. So we're gonna roll with it. But a lot of y'all stitched my video, and I want to know that as a black woman, I think so many of us want to be heard, that I was so happy to hear, well, not happy, because some of y'all really just kind of dogged me out, but I respected so many male opinions on my video. Some of y'all took a few words and just ran with it, and there was no change in your mind, you know, but it is what it is. But a lot of y'all, I felt like, gave very valuable insight as into how black men feel, whether they're high value or not. Unfortunately, I need to do a little bit more research on what high value means, because I don't know if it just has to do with money or if it also has to do with personality or looks, etc., or a combination of the three. So I wouldn't say all of these men were probably high value men. But like I said, as a woman who cares so much about the black community, and just black love in general, because that video was a response to how I felt after listening to Dr. Umar on The Breakfast Club this week. I do care about what black men think, and I'm acknowledging that. So the first thing, a lot of y'all felt that we were disrespectful. I unfortunately have to agree with you. Or maybe that's not unfortunate, but because I think me saying that means that I have to take accountability for my actions. And I think that some of my friends or some of the other women I know, or whether they're real relationships or parasocial relationships, we have to take accountability that no matter how much money a man makes, no matter what he looks like or whatever, everybody deserves respect, especially initially or before they show disrespect to you. I think that as a woman that works really hard, I don't want to come home and be that same way at home. So I've never really been big on arguing with my partner, going back and forth, talking over my partner, all that kind of stuff, because when I come home, my house is so nice. Like, I want it to be peaceful.
And that is the exact thing that men want. The disrespect is out of control among our black women. As I said before, many black women don't know how to soothe a man. They don't know how to be peaceful towards a man, because I don't believe a woman can be a man's peace ever in life. I believe a man must have his own peace first, and then when he meets a woman, and if he chooses to take that woman as a bride or an intimate partner, that she adds to the peace that he already has for himself. A man should never depend on a woman to be his peace. I'm so tired of hearing that shit. You can't be my peace. She can't be my peace. She's not supposed to be your peace. She's supposed to be your assistant. She's supposed to be your helpmeet. She's supposed to help you along the way. That's what she's supposed to be doing. She's supposed to be submissive to you. She's not supposed to be your piece. Now, if she is feminine and submissive to you, then it will encourage an atmosphere of peace. That's what women don't understand, and in some cases, most men don't. Women are supposed to add to and to multiply things that are pleasurable in your life. But what we have, women who love to take away from the pleasures of men, meaning they like to take away his peace, take away his happiness, take away his finances. That's what they do. They know how to multiply a man's misery. That's what they can do when they're supposed to be able to multiply your peace at home. Let's keep going, man.
So I want my man to have peace as well. So I'm not doing all that. If we can't talk and communicate in a way to understand each other, as opposed to like who's right and who's wrong, that's bad. Okay, that's just we're damned as a couple. But I would not put it past me being that way in the past. And unfortunately, I do know a lot of friends that um have been disrespectful. I've even had to check myself being disrespectful to men. One time it was so bad, I literally apologized to the guy and I was like, I'm so sorry. I really feel like there was a better way I communicated that. But it was like a sexual issue. And I know men are very sensitive in that department. And I had to check myself and be like, I felt like I was disrespectful in how I handled that.
Damn, I guess you said you can't fuck.
He didn't accept my apologies, but I still had to apologize. But I do believe in speaking, you know, love into your partner. I do believe in you know, just listening to gain understanding, as in to listening to be right. I've had so many women that I know, they made more money than their man and they never let him forget it. They knew that they were better than their man and they never let him forget it. And to that I say, if you decide to date somebody or marry somebody or have children with somebody that you feel doesn't make enough money for you, is not intellectually there or whatever, I think that you got to kind of just stand on that, unless it was a mistake. But don't disrespect your partner if that's who you chose. Okay.
You see, these women have piss poor morals, man, and piss poor standards and unrealistic expectations, man. First off, the woman should already know that the man ain't making the type of money that she want a man to make. Most women know this anyway, okay? For you to marry that man, you just wasted his time. That's all you did, man. And it's sad that women will actually take a man to go get married, sign a marriage certificate just to waste his time.
Okay, got it. The next thing, they said a lot of us aren't feminine. I had to check myself on that as well, because just because first of all, I think I need to even look up again. The same way I need to look up high value man, I need to look up femininity, because I thought feminine traits, like I thought femininity was a woman having female traits.
That's the problem. She thought that femininity was a woman having female traits. In other words, she thought it was just being girly. It's deeper than that. It's a mission. The outside appearance does not always show you a feminine woman. A hoe could dress up like a lady if she wants to, but still have the mindset of a whore, but don't have the mindset of a lady. So femininity begins within. Did you hear what I said?
I had to check myself on that as well, because just because first of all, I think I need to even look up again. The same way I need to look up high value man, I need to look up femininity, because I thought feminine traits, like I thought femininity was a woman having female traits. It seems like a lot of men equate femininity to being docile, submissive, agreeable, pretty, all that kind of stuff. So if that's how it's defined, I do agree a lot of us are not feminine. I think in the past I made the mistake of thinking that because I'm very feminine in my appearance, And I know some of y'all probably looking at me thinking I look like a man, but I don't have on any makeup. And I think a lot of us women do wear makeup, hopefully just to enhance. Some of us do look like different people. That's another topic. But I think that because I've always dressed like a woman, I have a curvier body type. I don't consider myself soft spoken, but I don't think I'm like aggressive by any means. I've always considered myself feminine. But after listening to you guys, I definitely think that I've had some masculine traits in the
True femininity is validated by manhood and masculinity. Again, women think they are something that they're not. Like she said, she thought she was feminine until a man or until a group of men told her that she wasn't because of X, Y, and Z. Your femininity is validated only through men.
past, I have, and I'm totally guilty of this, taking 100% accountability. I have led with why I think I'm a catch. And now, as I approach dating, I come more from a listening and again trying to gain understanding. So when I'm on a date, I let the man talk. If he asks me questions about myself, great, because that means that he's maybe interested in getting to know me as well. But I listen because I'm really much information gathering, and that's another thing that a lot of you guys mentioned in these videos. You said that we really need to be finding out what the man wants and everything. And I do think that they need to be finding out what we want as well. But, and I heard this from a very good friend of mine who is very happily married. She said, men control marriage. Women, we control our sex and stuff like that. So if our desire is to be married, I do think it's very important for us to hear what men feel about marriage and what they're looking for in a partner, because they're the ones that control that. A lot of y'all women out here proposing to men, I don't want no parts of that. Leave me with that. I would like a man to choose me. I've been married before. It's a great feeling to be chosen. It's a great feeling when a man sees your value and sees the value that you bring to his life, and it's also very supportive of what you got going on. It's the best feeling in the world. I wish that on every woman, to find a partner that y'all have chosen each other. But back to that. Y'all felt that we weren't feminine. I don't lead with my degrees anymore. Unless a man asks me about what I got going on, I let him talk. If it comes up, oh, I have a degree in science. I have a chemistry degree. I have a master's in chemistry as well. That I make a certain amount of money. Blah blah blah. I have a lot of other things going on. Great.
In other words, y'all, in other words, she has learned how to shut the fuck up. And I've been saying that for I don't know how long on this channel, that most of you women just need to learn how to shut the fuck up, because your mouth keeps men from wanting to deal with you. Can you dig it? It's true. Men don't give a damn about your degrees. Y'all do. And I've heard women before that I done dealt with, well, I have this and they say they have a degree and they have a passport, as if that's impressive to me. Nobody cares that you got a passport, lady. Nobody cares that you got a degree, lady. No one cares. It doesn't benefit us whatsoever. If we're going to merge and be together, then there may be some perks to it. But nah, and that's only in marriage. But no one gives a shit. See, they say that stuff to make themselves feel relevant and valuable and want to seem that they are important to other people. They want to feel this sense of importance and shit. But they only feel important to themselves. And when they lead with that stuff, it just says that they're insecure. Because if you have to tell somebody what you've done in order for them to look at you in a certain light, then you must be insecure. Just be yourself.
But I'm not leading with that anymore.
Good.
That has not gotten me anywhere. And if I kept doing that and expecting different results because I'm like, oh, well, I'm going to find the man. No, we need to get to know each other as people first before we start doing all this name dropping and accolades and all that kind of stuff. I'm very proud of my degrees. And I'm very proud that I can take care of myself, but that doesn't mean I'm not fine with you taking care of me as well. And I am not uh, having any issue taking care of you, boo.
There you go. There you have it. She learned. At least that's what she's saying. You know how these women are. They pretend to be one way, be something different, chameleon. But it sounds like she kind of learned about why men are not approaching black women today. And it's kind of good that at least she was humble enough to listen to men, because a lot of these women are hard-headed and won't listen to shit, you know what I mean? Well, anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think about this particular episode. Can you dig it? Now hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit that notification button. Can you dig it? All right. Y'all take it easy now, you hear?
Ooh, 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 ooh.